Well, pardon the strange beginning, but very bright sunlight. I couldn't tell whether it was recording. I just wanted to, on a spur of the moment, came down just to do an update on what we've been calling the small house, but it's really not a small house, and it's coming along wonderfully. It is actually a beautiful house. We're very excited with it. We've been living in a tiny little place for so long that to actually see a house like this coming along is wonderful. This is what Beth always calls American John's house. Filipino ladder. Wow, a lot of work been done since I was last here. A lot of cleaning up. The Filipinos, and I noticed when I was in China the same thing, that they work in a huge degree of confusion and chaos, and where they'd be able to see things so much clearer if they cleaned up, they don't do that. Always amazes me. That's the pit for the septic. This is it's quite smooth, but it will be gone over again with what they call smooth coat. Smooth coat, amazingly, they put it on with a tiny, little bit thin there. They put it on with a little paddle that you can put in your hand, and instead of putting it on with a trowel, they put it on with this tiny little piece of plastic or whatever it is, and they go over huge areas like this and they get it just perfect. Like little defects up there will be gone over, and it will be all leveled out. All of the rough looking concrete work started out like that, and then they actually get these edges with a string line. The way that they work is amazing. This is master bathroom. And the bedroom will go out onto a raised patio. So you'll be able to look out, have a cup of coffee in the morning and look out over this view. And of course all of this will eventually be a huge swimming pool, adult pool there going down into the smaller pool for kiddies. It's a long way from that, but we're working on it. What's the saying? Dream big or go home. I love it. It's really, really, really nice. This has all been headed on site by this man here. This man is Beanie. Beanie is Beth's brother. I just told him yet again that it's a great job, doing so good. And I told him again that if he would only learn to study, he could be a very rich man, but maybe he's happy like this. When I say like this, I mean working at this level. He's here, he's one of the workers. This will be ready for doing the welding soon. The welded roof, like you're seeing there. So Beth and I, as things tighten up, as the economy obviously is tightening up for most people, our challenge is to keep this team working, because they all have families. They need to put food on the table, and that is our problem, to make sure that this can happen. They depend on us for that. So we ask them to work hard, and though the rain can slow things down incredibly, sadly, that's it. So now they're filling the post there, the pillars, support pillars, with concrete, all done by hand, walking along that scaffolding which they made up. Exchange the bucket, fill the bucket from the cement mixer, then carry it all back again. And that's a Filipino ladder, 2 feet between rungs. Foreigners can't handle that. They can't stretch one rung to another when it's that far. So if a foreigner made that ladder, the rungs would be much closer. This little shed that you can see was the house that was on this property. That was the house, part of the house. We kept that up to keep materials in. Filipinos do tend, I believe, to use too much water, which is why many of the roads that you travel on, not so much the roads, but pathways and things like that, you'll find that the water comes to the top, and when it comes to the top it can be washed away. There we go, up onto the shoulder. Look how far his legs go apart. Hand it over. And then they'll tap all of that framing and get the concrete to settle down into it. Okay, that's my little update. Thanks for being with us. Bye for now.